Hi, my name is Garrett Jones and I'm a bassist with the Arkansas Philharmonic Orchestra. Today we're going to be looking at Simandl exercise number 8. If your teachers have any recommendations, I suggest that you follow them. Okay, so some of this just involves shifting across the instrument here and there. So let's take, for instance, measure 1, 2, 3. So we have based on an F major scale. And we're going to go 2, and then fourth finger cross on the D string. So that's all it is. We're just outlining. Okay. Next one that shows up that's real similar happens on the very first line, very last measure. So let's go 2 measures back on that. Let's go. So you have that F octave, very last measure of that top line. So we got F, and the first finger on the A string for that low F. The next pattern that we have, start on the second line down, first measure. We can play this across the G, D, and A strings. So we got. We got 4, 1 on the D string, 4 on the D string, 2, and then 4 on the A string. So I'm gonna play it slowly. Okay, so let's look at the third measure of that second line. So we got. So we want to use that open G to make that shift there. So we want to start fourth finger on the B flat on the D string, second finger A, and we can check the A, which we're actually in tune, by comparing it to our A string. So we got 4, 2, 4, 2, open, shift back, 4, 4. So that takes care of that. The next couple of big position shifts show up on the third line, beginning in the second measure. So let's actually start the third line, just right at the beginning of that. These are interesting because they do substitution fingerings for a lot of these. So we have. So we can play it that way. We can also play that down the G string if we want to. So it's kind of up to you and how your instrument sounds and what you want to do with that. They do have the fingering mark crossing over the D string, so if that makes it easier for you, please play it that way. So we got 4, 2, 4, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1. So that's just crossing the D and A strings to catch those. Next weird thing is, so we're starting 1, 2, 3 on the fourth measure of the third line with a high E. So we're going to start on that second finger, E natural, and we're going to shift back just a half step to catch that D. 2, 1, 1, 4. Shift back. That's all that's going on with that. The rest of this kind of lays out pretty much like an F major scale. to the majority of it. So if you practice your F major scales, you're gonna be good, especially that top octave. Right, so articulations on this can be pretty short. Same thing, dynamics can increase as the line goes up. This third line as well, when we have those dotted, I'm looking at dotted quarter notes, those can be emphasized just a little bit. So we have like, so a lot of that just maintaining bow speed on those. So it's just a faster bow and then shortening it up closer towards the tip to play the rest of the notes. So bow management is kind of part of this as well. So I'm gonna play this for you really slow and then we'll speed it back up. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, lift. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, lift. 3, 4. So it's going to end low F, first finger on the A string there. Okay, one more time back at tempo.